Everybody, Walker here. Strike the earth. We are playing Dwarf Fortress. I am so super excited about this because it is one of my favorite games of all time, and it is the Steam version of Dwarf Fortress, released today as of this recording. Oh my god, this is blown up. There are so many Twitch streams of this going on all day long. It is #1 on Steam right now. It is like the #1 watched thing on Twitch right now. It's amazing how huge the community, the shadow community for this game is. I'm a semi-regular poster on the Dwarf Fortress subreddit, and I used to be really big on the Dwarf Fortress official forums. I haven't really done very much in the last couple of years, but never in 100 years did I think that the support for this was as huge as it actually is. Easily going to surpass many a download. I think someone judged it somewhere like $700,000 on it right now. So good job, Tard and Zach Adams. I know all of that isn't going directly to them. Obviously, some of it's going to Kitfox and some of it's going to Steam. But still, holy crap! Amazing show of support for this game. I personally started back in, I think it was 0.24 alpha in 2008 or 9. It was just after Z levels were introduced to the game. Actually, I had downloaded it before Z levels were introduced. I think someone can correct me if I'm totally wrong and Z levels weren't introduced till its official release, but I could have swore I played it once before it had Z levels introduced, and I wasn't super excited about it then, but I am super excited about it now. Obviously, this is just amazing. One thing I'm a little disappointed is the title screen doesn't make any mention of Armok. You know, the game is Slaves to Armok, God of Blood, Chapter 2, Dwarf Fortress, but that's okay. We don't care. I've already created a world. World creation was super slick. It was very fast. Kitfox, good job on that. Normal Dwarf Fortress world creation takes forever. This took less than 30 seconds, I think, and that was a medium world on default settings. So I've already created the world. We're going to go right in. The Realm of Dawns. Super appropriate for this. Now, it might have gone fast because it looks like it's starting at defaults to year 100 instead of year 250. That's fine. But even this, loading in the world, usually would take a few moments. This is actually going fairly quickly. We're going to set up, we're probably going to set everything to default. This is the first time I've gotten this far. I haven't even, come in. Alright, so we have Fortress Adventurers coming soon, and we have Legends. Obviously, we want Fortress Adventurer. For people who aren't familiar with Dwarf Fortress, is kind of your typical open world RPG type thing. Fortress is the game that we're going to be playing, where we are a group of dwarfs creating a fortress. Legends is to learn the history of the world. We care about that because, oh my god, Dwarf Fortress just creates full worlds. But we're not worried about that now. Maybe once we get done a Fortress, we'll go into Legends. Rules of the game, we're going to go for like an hour each game. Not each game, each session. And just like we're doing on Create right now. And whatever we get done, we get done. And whatever we don't get done, oh well. Dwarf Fortress, depending on where we start, this could be very quick. Losing is fun. That's the name of the game. So we're going to go into Fortress mode, and wow, that goes fast. Holy crap. Alright, do we care about the tutorial? Non-interactive help will be available when you decide. You know something? I'm going to... Here's the thing. I feel like I am advanced enough with Dwarf Fortress that I don't need the tutorial. I don't know how much of the tutorial is going to be playing the game with the new GUI, the new GUI. I have a feeling it's not going to be that big a deal, so I'm going to hit skip, and I might regret this, but I kind of feel like, I've been playing Dwarf Fortress for a long time, over a decade now, so we're going to skip tutorial. If this is your first time playing, please heed the embark warnings about aquifers, saltwater, blah blah blah. Yeah, I know all of this. Depending on where we start, we might not make a very good fortress. So here is the world that we've created. It looks like there's no zoom in and out function on the overworld. That's a shame. It is a little bumpy. I mean, it's going tile by tile. And it does look like we might not have our split screen like we normally do that shows us all the cool stuff. We'll see in a second. We're just gonna look. Now, some people have complained that because you don't have a zoom, it's hard to see what's going on in the map. I actually am not having that bad of a time on it. I can see there's a house here, there's some settlements here, there's probably some fortresses here already, some fortresses of some kind. Looks like I'm gonna go up and look in the whatchamacallit up here, the summary. Yeah, I mean, it says Dwarven Mountain Halls, so we've got plenty of that. This looks like, okay, Goblin Forts. So I think people are jumping the gun. I think it's just they're not used to the tile set, because this is actually really easy for me to read. The tile set is really well done, very beautiful. I like the trees, the grass, the hills, the mountains. Everything is very legible, in my opinion. And I am playing on a, typical sized widescreen monitor. It's not a huge monitor, so I'm not feeling that bad. Dwarven Tower, Ring Tower, that'd be kind of cool. Let's pick a tile that looks somewhat empty but close to a sieve so that we're not like totally out of it. I'd like to start on a river, but as per normal, most rivers are already full. What about, oh, well, here you go. Look at that. That zooms you in. Sort of. Right click to zoom out. Yeah, okay. People are just being a pain. That's all I can say. This is obviously a hamlet of some kind. Yeah, okay, let's do a test. Let's zoom in on this island, right? Look at that. Okay. Yeah, people are just being greedy now. They want everything under the sun. This is fine. This is actually really fine here. Look at this. Look at this. This is more than fine. Right click mouse to zoom out. Click embark to place your fortress. Recenter. To recenter, press WASD or hold drag the mount. Oh, look at that. I can actually go a little bit more. Hold drag the mouse. That doesn't recenter. That just moves. Maybe that's what they mean by recenter. Yeah, I think people are just whining to whine at this point. They need something to complain about. I don't know for sure if that's what it is, but honestly, clicking on that to zoom in and see, it's fine. I don't know how much more to say. Ooh, there's a volcano right here. I don't know how else to say it other than I think they're just complaining to complain. Okay, let's do the find embark and see what we've got. Okay, so we have an X and Y, savagery, spirit. Oh, it must be like, yeah, I know what that means. Elevation, temperature, range, drainage. All right, we don't want a flex layer. No, we do want a flex layer, but we really would prefer no aquifers. So let's just see what we get with that. And let's see how the search goes. So it's searching. Can I look around? Oh, look at that. Look at it searching. It's basically the same as it would normally, and we get green to show us where there's some good areas. That's great. So we have some areas on some islands. Looks like some near some hovels, some civilizations, which is what I really want. I'd like one near a river and near a sieve, and near a mountain, and near a savanna, and near a bunch of stuff. Oh, that's got a big area. I kind of feel like there's probably an aquifer there, though. And then, of course, anywhere like this is where we can't actually embark, I think, if it works like standard Dwarf Fortress. Looks like there's a good chunk of places that we can go. I'm happy with this. Match found. Looks like a lot of matches were found. I saw something up here that I kind of like. And it looks like here or here, because we'll be nearby. Looks like nearest site, a Dave's Travel Northwest. Let's see. Who are those? This is... Okay, that's a kobold fort. That's a goblin fort. So it is a little ways away from civilization. But it's not so far away. Yeah. I would like, though, to be in some hilly area. Like, this looks good. You have clay, sand, deep soil. Show elevation. That's what I wanted. Look at that. Okay, so... Though it doesn't really tell me what the elevation actually is, but the color code is good enough that I can tell that it's kind of graded up. That's going to be high up in the mountains. That's going to be low in a gully with very little mountain nearby. What about cliffs? Okay. So there's not really much cliff area in there, so I think this is going to be... right-click to abort. No, stop it. There we go. I think this is going to be our place right here. There's a river, or a brook that goes through it. Not a river, a brook. I wonder if there's a stream there. God, I'd really like a big old river to go right through. Oh, that's the other thing. We should probably make sure that we have trees in that area. How's the trees? All right, it's temperate, it's woodland, it's a calm surroundings, it's got moderate vegetation. Nearest neighbors are humans to the northwest, so we won't have to worry about stinky, dirty, tree-hugging hippie elves. It's called the Hill of Tombs. Tombs. In the climactic continents. Nice. Okay, that's it. Iron, gold, silver, copper, nickel, zinc, platinum, tin, and lead plus flux. This is our area right here. This is our area. Okay, so we're gonna hit embark. Click on the map to embark. We can change our size. 4x4. I think 4x4 is fine, and we're just gonna go right over the green. Perfect. Okay, so what do we got? Play now with default skills, equipment, and animals. Prepare carefully. Economy normal, enemies normal. Here's the deal. Normally I would prepare carefully, but we're playing to have fun. And in the Dwarf Fortress motto, losing is fun. So to make this interesting, we're just going to get with the default and see what we get. So now it's going to prepare the map for us. I keep waving my hand. Oh, wow, that was fast. All right. Pause looks to be, let me see here. Okay, we are paused. Good. This is way different than what I'm used to. Holy crap, look at all of this mess. Wow, we have a true graphical user interface. Dwarven outpost, you have arrived after a journey from the mountain homes into the forbidding wilderness beyond. Your harsh strike has finally ended. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all of Unget Minbaz. Okay, blah blah blah, no supplies. Yeah, what are we called? Kul Nizam or Wheel Dreams. Ha! Not quite Bronze Murder, but that's okay. Strike the earth. Okay. Alright. Space pauses. Beautiful. Alright, mouse wheel raises elevation. Shift mouse wheel still raises elevation. I might have to... Okay, here we go. Control mouse wheel zooms in and out. I might need to switch that out because I like my mouse wheel to zoom and I like my... mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Yeah, well, it says mouse 4, mouse 5. I don't have a mouse 4 or 5. Like, my mouse wheel to zoom and my control mouse. All right, we'll figure that out later. It's okay. I can deal with that. Return to game. Here we are, Dwarf Fortress Steam. I am so super excited about this, guys. Look at this mess. Oh, what did I just do? I hit E, and I don't know what E is supposed to do for me. E. Oh, okay. So, wow. E raises the elevation. WASD moves around. You would think Q lowers the elevation. It doesn't. It just opens the squad menu, which we don't need. So let's go back down. Let's take a look around and see what we have before we get going too far. We've got a lot of wood on the outside. We have a small brook that goes right through. It looks like there's limestone, so we're gonna probably have to mine that out and fill it back in with dirt so that we can create some farms. It does look like we have a nice little bottleneck that we can create for our fortress opening right there. And there's a couple of ponds. Nothing in them yet, but I assume carp are going to show up because carp is pretty normal for dwarfs. And the trees are fairly large. That's good. The hill is pretty steep. Oh, wow. Look at that. I like that. You kind of got that from Dwarf Fortress Normal, but that's really good. That's really good. Yeah, so... If we clear this out a little bit and then start our fortress in here, we can at least get, like, the basic amenities made. So, what do we got up in here? This is so cool. Okay, population 7. We have population happiness meter, I guess. Stocks gives us, okay, this is telling us everything that we have. Here you can see every item in the fortress. Click on the category to expand and collapse. Item category headings. If you don't have a bookkeeper, the numbers will be approximate. Yep, well, we know that. So, like fish, okay. Good, 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 good. We have an anvil, awesome. Basic armor. We have pigtail bags with plump helmet spawn and cave wheat, so we might need to make an underground cave. Oh, we have some buckets. Sweet, so we'll be able to transfer water. Need some pigtail rope. Let's see. Crutches, drinks, 60 roughly. We have fish, we have... what else we have? Food. Liquid. Uh-oh. We don't have any liquid? We don't have any ale whatsoever? No, that can't be right. There we go. Alright, that's a little misleading. Probably should be under liquid. Then again, no. That's true. It wouldn't be. What do we have for weapons? We got quite a few weapons. 1, 2, 3. We actually have more weapons than we have people. Quite a few weapons. Holy crap, why do we have so many weapons? That can't be right. We have a bunch of copper picks. That's good. Alright, so that's our stores, and we can escape out of that. This is our squad screen. I assume we can escape out of that. Okay. Now that down here, information. Alright, it looks like all the hotkeys are the same. So M for mine, L for tree chopping, G for plant gathering, V for smoothing. That's good because I'm probably going to be using keybinds quite a bit. So regular mining, stairwell, ramp. This is all good. I'm super excited. There. Alright, so we've just designated that to be mined right out. And we're actually going to probably do that. And then what I want to do is make a 3 wide. Like that. Okay. I'm picking up what they're putting down here. I have to click to select and then click to commit. God, these tile sets are gorgeous. This is really well done. I wonder which tile set they base this off of, or if this is totally custom from Kitfox Studios. So this is just great. All right. Let's see. Okay, so wagons can come in. Come in. We'll want to make a room specifically for a depot eventually. And then off of this, we're going to make a couple of just really basic rooms for everybody. These will eventually turn into... they're going to be sleeping quarters for now, but eventually, once we get a bigger fortress, these will actually be connected and turn into workshops. We need to make this a little longer so we can put... even though we don't have that many dwarves, we'll put some extra. Now then, we're going to make a stockpile room there, in there. And then off of each of those, we'll put some workshops. And actually, let's widen these out a little for more efficient dwarvery, right? Okay, so we have our basic starter fortress kind of designed here. And hold left button to draw. Oops. No, I did that. That's fine. So the other thing that we're going to do before we do anything, we haven't even unpaused yet. We're just getting set up. All of these trees need to come down. All these plants need to be gathered. Just like that. And you too, buddy. You not L for tree. Interesting. Oh, G. No, I had it right. L for tree, G for plant. Oh, I see. I have to. Okay. I don't remember having to escape out of commands that much, but maybe I did. I haven't played Dwarf Fortress for a while, and now I'm playing this beautiful graphical update. Okay, here is the thing that we really wanted to be fixed. Everyone and their brother who plays Dwarf Fortress a lot uses external programs to manage their dwarves. Hopefully Kitfox has made it so that we don't need to use Dwarf Therapist to do so. Nothing against Dwarf Therapist. I've used it exclusively since it was brought out. But work details are when you need control. Generally, almost have your tasks will be available for every citizen, but you can both restrict those. I just have to keep on and off. Oh, that's why. This work is not, okay. So I got it. It's going through the work details window here. Okay, so we have a miner, and he's gonna mine. Only selected to do this. Miners, woodcutters. Add a new work detail. Woodcutters, hunters. We don't have any hunters. Planters. We have a planter. We have a fisher dwarf. So I'm assuming that I check mark it and that, yeah, okay, that assigns them to do that. I have to set up a masonry shop really quick so that we can make, and we do have a woodworker. Can I see what their abilities are? Because this is just setting up work details. Creatures. Leave this menu and view the creature sheet. Yeah, okay. Let's take a look. Wow! Wow, look at all of this. God, this is all like, wow! Okay, skills. This is what I really cared about. Okay, he's a proficient carpenter and competent woodcutter. Lucky me. Dude, look at all of this mess. Oh, sorry, she is. Stuccos focus wit. You don't look like a female dwarf. I wonder if there's a way for them to... Yes, there is, because if I remember right, you can set up male and female tile sets. That is not a female. Like Doran Fisher Dwarf. Let's take a look at Doran. Personality. He's quite a bold flatterer. He has an iffy memory, poor focus, and poor analytical. Oh my god, I love Dwarf Fortress so much. I am super excited to see about this. But it looks like everything is as it should be. Alright, it looks like right button is my cancel, so we're going to leave it at that. Alright, let's go. What I want to do is deconstruct the cart. So, remove. So the old way to do that is to select it and then hit deconstruct on it. But I don't really see a way of doing that here. Let's pause. Let's take a look here. Alright, edit, recenter, zoom in, zoom out, recenter on the deepest discovered area, recenter on the surface. That's pretty cool. Display water and magma. Numerically, yeah, we do care about that. Or wait a minute. Do we care about that? We'll care about it later. Okay, I can't just select. So let's just take a look. Establish burrows. Yeah, we'll do that later. Zones. Place stockpiles for item storage. Place structures of work that require. Okay, that's to make stuff. Huh. Objects, no. How about buildings? Are there like a building menu here? Squad sidebar, open world, designate items for dumping, melting, clean, forbidden buildings. Okay, here we go. Nope, that's not at all what I want. Left click to choose corners of rectangle. Ah, that's how I do that. Okay, that's fine. Well, let's just see what happens. Maybe they're set up to automatically deconstruct the wagon. But I don't think so. So we've got a miner mining out. That's good. And, yeah, it definitely doesn't look like... There we go. I just had to... Okay. And then remove this building. I just had to get over the darn thing. There's all of our stuff. Alright, so we have a woodcutter cutting down plenty of wood. They're all alder logs. What we can do... While he's digging stuff out, these will eventually become workshops, so we can actually start getting some workshops built and get some furniture made. So, workshops. Oh, I see. Okay, I'm being a dummy. I'm looking over here. I'm not seeing all of this over here. So if we say like a carpenter and put him right there, and select the materials needed. There's some alders logs right there. Build another workshop and make him... My problem is I think he's my stone worker too. So let's just... Oh, don't show that again. I don't care. No, he's not. Okay, so we have a masonry too. So we go to workshop. This is really... And you know... First of all, I gotta remember the hotkeys, but even if you don't know the hotkeys, this is actually pretty good. That's a little bit not good. I hope they fix that. I guess we'll find out. Stoneworker. Alder logs. Alright, so if I click on this, Gives me task, workers. This workshop is free for anyone to use, but I am going to say that Stuckos is the one who has to use this one. And we have work orders that we can add, but we're going to add task. We're going to make bed, and we're going to do this. I don't want to repeat it indefinitely, but I want to do a bunch of these. It used to be, there was a way that you could do like multiples. 4, because I think he already made one. 5, 6, 7. I'm sure I'm missing something in here. I don't want to repeat it indefinitely. I just wanted to add the same task again. I guess I could do it from work orders, right? General work orders allowed. I guess I add stockpile links, name this building, remove this building. We'll figure that out later. Alright, and then here in the stoneworker mason, well, let's see if we can't figure it out now. So the problem is this isn't giving me any clues as to what this does. So general work orders allowed, 5. Oops. Add work. Managers require. Oh, I need a manager before I can do that anyway. Alright, so like what I would like to do is make a bunch of doors. So I'm gonna need a bunch of doors. Is it really no way of like copying? I love to see that pop up. I wish it didn't tell me what this was made out of. I don't really care. Unless I'm doing something. This should probably be on another tab or just under general information, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. This workshop is free for anyone to use. No, that should actually be the mason. He should be the only one using that workshop for now, which he is. Alright, so once he gets this area cleaned out a little bit, we'll put wood here, and we'll put stone here, and we'll put the 2 workshops there. Meanwhile, what else do we have here? Oh wow, look at him go. We have char already rotted. Oh god, we have 2 cats. Oh boy. You know something. I'm not going to do anything about the cats. We are going to test to see how well this version can handle cat explosions. But other than that, this is working pretty well. I'm very, very pleased. Now then, is there an option for... Okay, left click to reset and expand options. Ah, it's giving me the dog is fighting. Somebody is fighting? Dog is fighting what? Oh, that dog is dying. Yep. Stray dog been found dead. He tried to attack the yak bull. Yeah, we're not ready for that yet. Quinoa, strawberry plants, kaniwa, spelt. We got to get the food and stuff in too. So what we actually should probably think about is making a dining room, and we can do that like right here. So what I like to do is give them a little bit of room to walk around. And then we're going to make a storeroom on one side and something on the other. I don't know yet. And this is probably all going to get redone once we get further in, you know? Because this is great. Oh my gosh, I'm so in love with this already. Alright. Okay, so now what we can do is build... I think we'll put the mason on the left and carpentry on the right. And limestone. Now then, I need to set up... That sets up burrow, minecart, zones, stockpile, P. So, start painting a stockpile. Once the tiles are chosen, you'll be able to select the details. So I want that to be my stockpile. And I want it to be... That's the carpentry stockpile, right? So that's going to be wood. Yeah, just wood. We'll have to set up another place to store finished goods, but for now, just wood. Good. That was quick and easy. All right. Workers, carpentry, woodworker, proficient carpenter, right there. And now we can actually take this and deconstruct that building because we don't need it anymore. Workers, add, masonry. Take that building, and delete that, remove that. Now then, build doors. Select material after placement, use closest material. We're just going to use closest because we know that we only have a certain amount for doors. So there. Is there a way to set this so that keep building after placement? There we go. Perfect. Actually, we can't do that yet. There we go. Perfect. We've got some idle dwarves. Idle dwarves make idle hands. Let's see here. You're a metal crafter. I can't really do much with metal yet, but I could give you... It's not specialized. Will do any work. Click to toggle. I could... Yeah. Yeah, let's make you mine. Yeah. You'll mine for now. Planter... Oop, nope. Planter is also going to cut wood for now. Expedition leader. Expedition leader. You're not doing anything. You can gather. Gather plants. Perfect. I love this. Stocks. Yeah, we're gonna need to get... Eventually our expedition leader is going to have to set up for stocks. He's going to be a bookkeeper, eventually. This is amazing! I am stoked about this. What is this? Black sand. What is this? Alright. There we go. Right click to get rid of that. I also have the music and the sound effects on. Now I have this all on low so that I can talk and hear myself talking. But... And it's not a lot of music, really. Still, it's pretty nice. The remix of the Dwarf Fortress opening was just spot on. Nostalgia factor through the roof. Alright, so we've got some rooms now. Let's start giving them some beds. And they should auto take rooms. I need another bed. Well, that's 7, so until I get some more dwarves, I'm not too awful worried about that room. They like I said, they should auto take these beds. We'll see what that looks like come time for them to sleep. And then our mason, I want to make some tables. And God, I wish I could just... I don't seem to remember it being this difficult to add, but maybe it's just because I was so fast at it on the keyboard. We're just gonna add a bunch of tables, and I'm probably doing something. Add stockpile links for this workshop. Well, take items, that stockpile, thank you. And once they get done cleaning out that, we'll set up that one for that stockpile. Oh, and we can actually make a stockpile down here. I think I want that one to be food. Now, does food include drink? It used to, and it should still, but there actually used to be a different category for food and drink. I can also do custom, and I will later when I'm getting a little more into what we're doing here. I think that'll be fine for now. They're going to fill that up. Oh, we have black sand over here. Because normally what I would do is I'd put food on one side, drink on the other, and kitchens down here. And I might still do that. And are they done mining out? Yeah. So what we're going to do now is put... This really janky, and like I said before, probably most of this is going to be totally different than what I have. So don't get too in love with this design, because it's actually a pretty crummy. And we'll put food over there too. I also need a place to put refuse, so somewhat away from the colony. Corpses, refuse. Yeah, that's good. Alright, we have another door. Now, this is something I don't normally do right off the bat, but I am going to put a stone stock. Oops. Alright, I gotta... Clicked. So I still have to manually hit that to paint my stockpiles. Little rough, but we'll get over that. I don't normally designate a stockpile for stone until after we've kind of gone haywire with the game and gotten really far, and then we actually need to pull stone, because right now they're just going to grab stone from the surrounding area. Tetrahedrite is... okay, I can make ore of silver and ore of copper out of tetrahedrite. What's this? Oh, follow it using the camera. So maybe I should start metalworking fairly soon too. I mean, I could. And then stockpile there. Okay, now we want to build tables, and we're pretty much going to... Oop, we're out of tables. He's still no, he's not. Add. Just cycle through. We can never have too many tables. And I put those in the wrong spot anyway. Is there a way to, like... Can I just remove mining weekend? Nope, that's not what I wanted. I'll have to see what the shortcut key for just removing, because this is actually kind of annoying. If I need to remove a bunch of buildings at once, I'd like to be able to do it real quick. I meant to put that up in here. So all these tables should have gone up here. And the way I've got it set up, that'll be fine. Alright, stop making tables and start making chairs. Or thrones, I guess. And you should be making... what should we make? barrels. No, bins. Make bins. Make a bunch of bins. Bins we can then put on stockpiles to fill stuff in. Alright, so this is going to be... I don't need burrows yet. But we can do this. We can say... this is a dining hall. Right? That's pretty nice. And then we can say bedroom. Just like so. Oops. There we go. And these are large bedrooms. We actually don't need them that big. I could make them like 3 spaces long. A bed and I think a cabinet is all they really care about. And I might do a fractal bedroom later on when we're getting really much better into this. But for now, that's just fine. Let's create another stockpile here or here. We'll do it here. And that is going to be bars and blocks. But only metals, so we don't care about any of those. We don't care about... I don't think we care about ash either. Stone and clay, so this is where it's gonna get a little funky, because... I want the tetrahedrite, because it's considered, but I don't care about schist or sandstone. So this is where things get a little annoying. But it's only bars of that, so I don't really care. But what I do care about is coming over here and going into other stone. No, metal ores. And I need to hit all on the metal ores, because they're going to be making that into the whatchamacallit. Gotta love that mini-map. Looks really good. And then we are going to make a workshop. We're gonna make a furnace, and we're gonna make a smelter. Okay, we need to make this room just a wee bit wider. Pause. I don't know what I just hit, but it's not what I wanted to hit. I want to cancel that. There we go. It is now summer. I've struck pink tourmaline. Nice. Build. Is there another bed? Furniture. What about table? Nope. Build. Furniture. Chairs. I'm gonna put chairs right along here. Oop, I'm out of chairs. We're also going to build a kitchen. Stoneworker, soap, furnaces, farming. I believe it's under farming. Kitchen. And we're going to build that. Now, once upon a time, I could rotate these. Looks like it's not going to let me. So, knowing what I know about how Dwarf Fortress works, I'll put you there. I'm going to have to see if I can't do that. Workshops. I want a fishery. So farming, fishery, you can go there. So that should work just fine. Oh yeah, I might as well put the trade depot in now. I don't care about a jeweler just quite yet. Okay. You're bigger now, so furnace, smelter. Oh, you know what? I just remembered. I need workshop. Make lye potash, milk of lime. Construction requires box barrel. Okay, I don't care about that. I need a wood furnace to make coal, charcoal. Oh boy, and that room is just not big enough to support all of that. So, really should be, all right, we're gonna break down this wall. We don't need it here anyway. Dwarves are moving towards happy. One of them's getting a little happy. The other 6 are just, whatever. We have plenty of wood. I'm assuming we have plenty of food. I probably should get a bookkeeper going, though, so I could get... What, is it raining? Yep, it just started raining. So how does rain look? Alright, rain does not look like anything. Yeah, maybe I have weather effects turned off, but I don't see rain, so... I got a little thing up here that tells me it's raining. It doesn't... At least in, like, Dwarf Fortress normal, you can actually see the raindrops. But that's okay. We forgive you. Because everything else is really good. Everything's... that holding down the mouse button and dragging is fairly smooth, and then tile base is fairly good. Again, the tile sets are really nice. I do need to get pretty much all of this up in here before it gets stolen. I'm fairly impressed so far. Weather is cleared. Hooray for the weather. Alright, build, workshop, furnace, wood furnace. Let's put a wood furnace there. Build, workshop, furnace. Into usable fuel or make alloys. All tasks require fuel. Put that there. Mason, you're still making thrones. Do I have a table? Can I put a table in? Does everyone have a bed yet? I guess that's okay. Let's check that. Bed. Can I assign? No, I can name buildings, but can I assign bed? What is this? Wolverine? What? There's a Wolverine out here? Cat. Kavish. Do you have a room? No. You don't have any quarters yet, so... how do I assign to people? Because it used to be you pick the bed, and then you pick the dwarf you want to assign it. Toggle visibility of item, dump section, forbidden status, item sheet, permanent part of the building, obviously. Okay. Name this building. I don't really care to. Place zones, boroughs, hauling routes, high traffic areas, designate dump sections, justice objects, nobles admin, work orders, labors, place information, task menu, citizen info. Let's view you. overview. Didn't feel it after sleeping on grass. Doesn't feel it. Yeah, but there's beds. Craft object. You're a fisher. You don't craft. No, you're a miner. You don't craft objects, and I'm not sure why you're preparing fish to begin with. Yeah. I want to assign you a room. So let's check out the help menu. And see what we can find if this is worth a darn. So then, I want to assign a dwarf to a room. Offices and admin work, happiness and stress, interactive camera, mining stockpiles, building. Now you have building materials, time to start building. That's not at all what I cared about. Kill that. Help menu. Information sheets, preparing for the caravan. Clothing, meeting areas and locations. I'm not seeing anything about beds. Offices and admin work. Okay. Trade, office of view that happened in that. Dig deeper. Traps and levers, wells, handling light clothing, meeting areas, military. Ramps and channels, goals. What are goals? Let's see what the goal says. First step to completing the game. There is no such thing. There's no such thing as completing this game. At all. That doesn't exist. How do I... there's got to be a way of... Can I right-click? Open the squad, open the world, traffic. Yeah, I don't really care about that. Work order menu. That's right. I know what work orders are now, but I need a manager to coordinate that. So I can't do that just quite yet. This isn't... Spell this creature. This is kind of annoying because I know how to do it in normal Dwarf Fortress. You pick the bed, and then there's the assign option. I don't see an assign option anywhere on here, so I'm a little frustrated about that. Z. This is to create a zone. I don't want it to create a zone. I just want to assign a dwarf to a bed. Place structures, place stockpiles, place zones, establish burrows, organize work, living spaces in larger fortresses. This is just burrows. I don't actually care about that. Need a broker, bookkeeper, and I'm appraisal. Yeah, okay, what is this? Remove work from current task. Leave this menu recenter on their object. I might have to play around and figure this one out and see what we can do, because again, I should be... God, this character sheet is so good. Look at all of this mess. But this is actually very telling because no one's picking a bed. Now, normally they automatically grab a bed if it's free and available for them. And all of these beds are indeed free and available for them. Let's just go in here. Oh, see? Autumn's got the bed. So that's showing Autumn's. Oh, I wonder if that's including all of those as one zone. Oh, it is. Ah, that's annoying. All right, let's how do we remove, repaint this zone? Accept. Gotcha. Okay, we figured it out. So we have to... Wow, that's going to be a bit... That's gonna be a little bit annoying, but we can handle that. That'll work. Should just made a dormitory, really, but yes, that's right. You can assign them by zones, not and yeah. That is, and if I don't have it zoned, then they'll just steal a bed and it'll zone itself, if I recall correctly. So now we should start seeing, yeah, everyone grabbing once we go. Everyone should grab their own room. And what I want to do is find out where our expedition leader goes, because he's going to be our bookkeeper. Now then, what are you set to do? Rock thrones? Okay, I don't think we need any more rock thrones. What I do want is another table. And then I want you to make me a bunch of rock blocks. Because we're going to start making our fortress look pretty. And I want to see what the blocks look like when it's pretty. We're not going to have enough time this first episode, but I want to see what it's going to look like. You are constantly making wood bins. You have quite a few of them, so we're just going to say no. And this is what you're going to do for me. You're going to make charcoal for quite a while. And who are you? I want Stuckos to do it, and Stuckos is doing it. So now then, what I want to see is Autumn. Okay. Repaint. But can I assign dwarfs? I can assign dwarfs too. So that makes life easier. I can just assign Kivish to this room. I can just assign Ravad to this room, right? And so I can just go down the list. And Stuckos, Doran, and what's Sarvesh. There. Alright, next thing. So we got that. So we're going to build furniture. Actually, let's do this. This is what I normally do. I make them their own little room off to the side. And that'll be great because we have a door there too. Beautiful. I don't have a broker. That's okay. Do we have, like, prepare easy meal over again? We'll just let somebody do that. We're not super concerned about that. Build furniture, door, boom. Build furniture. Now we want a table. We want a chair. I think that's all he's gonna need, but he'll let us know. Whoa, wait a minute. Do I have more dwarfs? Wait, hold up. Oh! Okay, I'm gonna have to get used to things popping up. I have migrants already. The hell? I already have dwarven migrants. Jeez 'em. What did we get? We've got another miner. We have a woodworker and a carpenter now. Stoneworker. Metal crafter, that's fine. Fishery, so we have 2 fisher dwarfs. So one of those is going to have to turn into something else. And a planter. And then a bunch of children's. So not a ton of but yeah, okay. We probably should also make a livestock section. Wow. Already have migrants. Some migrants have arrived. Is there a problem? Can't get down? It's a clear way down. You can't tell me you can't get down from there. That sucks, because that means we're gonna have to make more beds. I have 8 here, and I have a population of 12, so I need a couple more beds. I didn't really plan for more beds, right? I mean, I should have pushed this down so I could make another section over here. That's okay. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make this... Actually, yeah, that's fine. We're gonna do this. What we're actually gonna do is wrap this up, because we have gone a full hour and some change for the introduction. So, Dwarf Fortress Steam... I am enjoying it so far. Oops, I did that very, very wrong, didn't I? No. Doesn't it construct this awesome? Interesting that it's not letting me do that. Oh. Removing stairs, ramps, construction. That's not what I want. I want to... Interesting. I want to deselect these tiles. How do I do that? There we go. It should just be that. Yep. Okay. Took me a second to remember I had to be out of the mining menu. Anyway, I'm stoked. This is actually really cool. The tile set is pretty gorgeous. I'm going to modify some of my settings. Oh, I didn't even notice the height bar over there. That's pretty cool. Instead of just numbers, it's giving you a graphical representation of what's there. I'm going to try and modify some of my settings so that I'm not... like zoom, I really want zoom to be on my roll without having to hold down control. Let's just get right in so we can enjoy these tile sets. Because I feel like we haven't really looked at them to enjoy them. This is really good. I like some of the dwarves, I don't like some of the other ones. Like, he doesn't look like a dwarf, he looks like a golem of some kind. The rest of this, though, is really good. Like, the workshops look really good. Definitely excited. I hope to keep this going for a while, a lot longer than I did the last time I tried doing Dwarf Fortress. It's just there's only so far you can go before either you lose or you've just gotten bored. And if you can't get stuff like goblins to attack, then it's kind of boring. Oh, there we go. Get rid of that mining designator. I mean, look at this. This is great. What the heck? How? Hold up. Come back here. Edam arrow paper. A dwarven child. That's a 3-year-old dwarven child, folks. Right there. He looks older than everybody else. That one I am a little disappointed in, because I know the tile sets that people have made, they look like children. This guy looks like he's like 60, 70, 80 years old. Hopefully that can be fixed. Now, there's supposedly workshop support for this, so we should see tons of mods, and probably specifically tileset graphical mods for this too. Not that we don't already have a ton for Minecraft, Dwarf Fortress, but yeah. So there we go, folks. I'm excited. I know a lot of folks probably don't really care, and they look at this and are like, that's what you're excited over? That? You just... Look, I don't know how to explain this to people who are new to Dwarf Fortress. I'm going to pick a random person, and I want you to just look at this character sheet. Just this overview alone. Benbow Fulton, a minor. He has no job right now. Just the overview. He's 54 years old, and it's actually a she. Spouse, Sarvish Tomsrun. So I should, and 2 lovers. Okay? He's got a spouse and 2 lovers. And 4 children. Okay? And we can see who they are in a second. But I should really set up the bedroom for both of them. Sarvesh and Bemble. And that'll make life a lot better for them. Competent spirit dwarf, competent minor, unmet needs. If I meet their needs, they'll be happy. That's a little annoying. Oh no, go back. We're looking at Bumble here. This right here is going to tell me, satisfied at work, was interested in having an intellectual discussion with an acquaintance. Satisfied upon improving mining, satisfied at work, finished up some work, it was very satisfying. Those will get different. I'm not satisfied, I want beer. I would really like to see some tourmaline or something. Items, stuff they're carrying. Now look at this, every last thing that they're carrying. Coating of Bemble dwarf tears, right eye, left eye. That's all gear that we can put on them. Health. What you don't see is all the wounds that you can get. Now, I don't know what was added in Dwarf Fortress Steam version, but in Dwarf Fortress proper, your ligaments, your tendons can be damaged. Your organs, your bone, your internal bodily fluids can be injured. Everything. An enemy can come up and punch your liver out. Or, well, not yours, but each dwarf's liver out, for crying out loud. It's amazing, the system that's in place. Skills gives us skills. All of these skills are important to the dwarf. Rooms that are assigned to them. None for this one, so we're going to have to assign labors. The labors that do in workshops they can use, and work animals they're associated with, and their personality, their personal thoughts. And every dwarf in the game has their own personal thoughts. They're not repeated between dwarves, and same with personality. Each one has its own personality, likes, dislikes, fears, loves, habits. Look, when she's thinking hard, she has a habit of licking her lips. All of them need alcohol to get through the workday. Military, groups, relations. Look at this. Look at this. Look at all of this. Uncles, nieces, cousins, lovers, their personal deity, passing acquaintance. God, there's so much involved. I thought Sarvesh was... And that's why I love about Dwarf Fortress, is there's so much involved in this. Like, person, you're not particularly interested in what others think of him. He is slow to trust others. There's a great deal of patience and good creativity, but poor analytical abilities. And this is just the dwarves. Even animals, if I can... Like, look at this. Okay, stray dog. Even animals have personality. And thoughts. And memories and recent thoughts. And it's just... Yeah, there's so much involved in this game. I absolutely adore Dwarf Fortress. I think it is just an amazing system. And Tarn and Zach, I know you're never going to watch this, but holy crap, kudos to both of you. 16-year-old game for the public alpha, and it had been being developed for plenty time before that. I think seriously 6 years before that. I've been playing for I want to say 13 or 14 years of that, and super excited over this. I can't get over how amazing this is so far. The systems take a little getting used to, plus my prior... I haven't done Dwarf Fortress in a while, but it is coming back to me. The keybinds are all coming back to me, and I very rarely like pushing buttons. I do design work for my work, which means I use AutoCAD a lot, and I don't actually have any toolbars on my AutoCAD desktop, nor do I use the stupid ribbon. Ribbon close command unite, right? No ribbons for you. Okay, I'm gonna pause this. We're gonna. I don't feel the need to do anything off camera on this. We're gonna do everything on camera because there's not anything that like on Minecraft where I need to go and collect stuff. Look at this. Ay ay ay. Strawberry plants. I should be collecting these. I should be collecting these strawberry plants for food and turning it into strawberry ale. That's what I'm missing. I'm missing the brewery. So we're gonna have to do that. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed. I know a lot of you don't share my excitement in this. The ones who do are going to be watching more than the ones who don't. Some of you might just go in passing. Some of you might be here just because you did a search on this Dwarf Fortress thing, want to know what it's all about, and for whatever dumb reason my video happened to cross your screen. I hope you are enjoying it. This is just a playthrough. This is not a tutorial. I might make a tutorial series on it if it gets a little bit of popularity. Who knows? I might make a tutorial anyway because tutorials seem to get watched more than just playthroughs, which makes sense. That's about it. Hope you enjoyed. Like down below, sub and bell icon down below, and stay safe, and we'll check you next time. This is gonna be a weekly. I'm not gonna do this 3 days a week like I do create Minecraft right now. Anyway, check you all later.